Hey there, what's up, guys? So, Pomoye here, and this is going to be the very first laptop that, um, the very first video that I made on my brand new laptop, and I'm really happy to bring this to you guys. So let me be honest here. I completely forgot that this series existed. So in fact, I forgot my whole channel existed for a pretty long while. But hey, I come back to visit a lot of things. Or the first thing that I saw is that we now have community posts, which is awesome. I also saw that we're a matter of 200 views away from reaching 2,000 views. And let me remind you, if this channel manages to hit 100 subscribers, I will play Five Nights at Freddy's 2. So without further ado, as you can see over here, we have, well, Group B. The other two fighters, you see them later, but the first match of today that we have is Ryu versus Sonic. Now let's jump right into it. We have landed in the shy but deadly Yoshi stage, and yeah, um, so I'm not sure who to predict this time because my last prediction, Jigglypuff, not only took last place in her group, but yeah, that was the person that I predicted, or the character rather, that I predicted to go all the way in this tournament. And lo and behold, last place. Regardless, I think the winner of this tournament is going to come with somebody else who is going to feature in this tournament. Will you lose 3 stocks? Is it over already? Oh, this has to be some kind of record, surely. Well, that's one win for on the board for Sonic there. I, I certainly didn't expect that, to be honest. But oh well. Now we have the last two participants in this group, Lucario and Wario. Now that you've seen all of the members of this group, now out of all of the characters given, I would say that Wario probably has the best chance of winning. But I've been wrong before, and I'm probably going to be wrong again, to be honest. Regardless, let's jump right into our second fight of the tournament, or rather, of Group B. I'm not sure if you guys got any of that, but maybe I just made another mistake. It's too late now. Oh well, look how you takes the job. If you saw it, good for you. If you didn't, bad for you. 1-0 win by Lucario there, and we move. Next up, Lucario faces Sonic, the current leader of the group. Now, I believe Sonic is going to have this one in the bag, but who knows? Lucario could just pull off a huge upset. Without further ado, let's jump right into it. And here we go. A bit of a back and forth there. Yeah. I'm not very good at commentating. So let's talk about a few other things that are going on. I'm going to start using the community post to do a lot of polls now because, that's what community posts are meant for. So it can come from stuff like versus debating, to versus debating, to versus debating, and to other pop culture stuff going on right now. Yeah, that's about it. Let me actually post a community post right now because this fight is clearly going to take way too long.
Rest in peace.
Literally me one Lucario. Okay. Um so much time has gone, and not a single stock has even been taken yet. I stand corrected. Is it that any character that I predict just automatically wins now, or loses, or whatever the hell it is? I don't get it. I really don't. I also have to give a quick shout out to my older brother, Ebuka, because while I was gone, he would just record himself playing Final Fantasy and then post it to our channel, to my channel rather, which is really cool, and it's been giving me views lately. I mean, the latest one, Killing the Crab Warden, 8 views in 6 days, which is really good for my channel. Really, really good. I just want to remind you excuse me, we're halfway there to our 5 Nights at Freddy's. So just, yeah, a few more subscribers. We'll get there eventually. I only want to make some other types of content as well. I want to make all types of content, WWE content, sports as a whole. I want to get into that on the YouTube channel, but I don't know exactly how I'm going to do that, but I'm going to do it. I also want to introduce some Wrestling Empire, but then again, Wrestling Empire is one of those games that I like playing on my own. So maybe I could do a general manager mode, because I'm already quite busy with my player mode. It seems like Lucario might actually restock Sonic here, which is a huge surprise. A good juggling skills there. That's one thing the Lucario computer is very good at, juggling, keeping you in the air. And it seems like Lucario is actually going to get away with this restock. A great up smash there. Oh, that isn't enough to put Sonic down though. Tactical down tilt there. Great special there. Lucario is just styling on Sonic right now. I hope I didn't make a mistake or something. Okay, Sonic gets his stock back. It's a bit too late for that though. Maybe another game that I could play is Pokemon Go, but I don't know exactly how I'm going to record myself playing Pokemon Go, because of how loud the music in Pokemon Go is, and this is Nigeria. We don't have Wi-Fi at every corner of everywhere. And there we go, a dub for Lucario there, and that puts him at the top of the group. He might as well be qualified right now. Oh, might as well. He is qualified. Lucario might as well be qualified. I don't know what I was saying. So, next fight. Now, our next fight over here is Ryu versus Wario. Now, these are the two people that lost their first matches. There's not really a lot to say here. I predict that Wario will win, of course, because surprisingly, Ryu isn't actually that good of a computer, at least in terms of this game. A great super kick there, though. Speaking of super kicks, I'm actually thinking of reviewing just a whole lot of things now. Just reviewing, starting to review stuff, reviewing my favorite shows, reviewing songs, albums. Who knows? Maybe review a few games. That's another thing in the back of my mind. I have a lot of plans for this YouTube channel. I just need to stop being pretty goddamn lazy, because that's all I need right now. I just need to be determined. But it's harder than you think, I swear. Now the Pokemon stage is actually pretty decent for both characters, because it's actually wider and doesn't have a lot of platforms. And these characters, I mean, I was going to say they're not known for their juggling and their airplay, but like, There goes Wario. Rio seems to be putting up a good performance, but regardless, I don't think he's going to win this. A great combo there by Wario. Although he needs to stop using side specials because they just keep on being intercepted by other side specials. A good waft to up air combo there. Rio tries to fight back. A good grab. Yeah, there's not a lot to say. Maybe it's time to go off topic and continue rambling. Snapchat is the worst freaking app that's ever been conceived, man. Why is it so overly complicated? I hate it so much. Like, somebody sends me pictures of an assignment that I have to do, but I open it by mistake, and suddenly I can't open it no more. I can't even save it if I tried, and it's so confusing. Why? Why are you like that? That freaking sucks. It really does. That, I don't even know what to say, man. I hate Snapchat so much, but hey, it doesn't matter. It seems like this fight is going to be relatively short compared to the last one between Sonic and Lucario, which seemed to drag on for universes at a time. Another thing that I should be expecting soon is a stream of Stray. You know the one about the funny little cat. I haven't finished the game yet because I'm a scaredy cat who just can't keep his morals up, even though it's a little itty bitty cat game. But I'm absolutely terrified of it. I actually hate playing Stray, even though it's one of the best games I played. It probably given me more horror than when I played Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. Which is saying a lot because I was still pretty scared of those stupid quote unquote jump scares. It seems like this is a battle of who is going to hit the first smash attack first. So a great counter there that could have been over for Ryu. It's actually going neck and neck and Ryu wins. God damn it. Poor Wario. It's over for him. Jesus. Now we're in the final round between Group B as a whole. I'm really glad that I decided to do this format because the format I was doing was taking just way too long. So this is how it's going to go for now on. Yeah, I'm just going to simulate each group, and we can do everything one video at a time. So this is going to be the last group of matches for Group B. I'm hoping this video stays under 20 minutes, but I doubt it will with the way that it's looking. Regardless, we have Wario versus Sonic. Now, it's basically already over for Wario, to be honest. There's no way that he's coming back. He's on 0 points. And even if he wins here against Sonic, he physically can't go on. So this is just a pity match. And I'm not going to screw Sonic over by reducing his level, because if he wants to top the group, he can. What am I saying? It's not even Sonic that's at the top, it's Lucario. Fuck it. Into the match we go. Now we're at Princess Peach's castle. Man, I don't know how to feel about this stage. For a stage that's meant to be Princess Peach's castle, it's just so beige and lifeless. You know what I'm saying? Look at the colors. That doesn't seem like something that you'd see in a Mario game. It just looks too lifeless for me. You know, Wario seems to be destroying Sonic here. like just immediately. Sonic has lost the stock, Wario has taunted, which is a very classic Wario move, to be honest. It seems like Wario is going to have this one completely under control because Sonic just can't seem to take a break, even with all of that speed. It seems like Sonic might not even make it through the group stage with the way this is looking. Although that was a great spike. And a smash attack, it brings everything equal. One thing you don't want to do as a computer is let Wario get the first hit. Now, of course, most computers aren't going to be doing that anymore because Wario, again, is basically out of the competition. But yeah, I guess that's a tip for next time. One of the reasons that I decided to do this series in the first place, all the way back a few years ago, Sonic is Dead, is because I thought that the SSF2 computers were incredibly dumb, which they were before, but they're not anymore, to be honest. But I decided to still go with it. And another reason that I decided to do it was because of Alpha Labs Smash Bros. Ultimate Series. And that was genuinely one of the best series that I've watched on YouTube. He made just a bunch of lifeless CPUs and turned it into an entire storyline, in fact. And I thought that was pretty awesome. So that's one of the reasons that I created this. But since I don't have a Switch due to personal reasons, I decided that SSF2 was the next best alternative. And that's how this came to be. And there we go, a dub for Wario there, which gets him some pity points, and it seems like it's not going to be good news for good old Buddy Power Sonic, unless this goes really badly for Ryu. And let's jump right into the final fight of the episode, hopefully. Of course, the final fight is on the Kingdom Hearts stage. Speaking of Kingdom Hearts, God damn it, Ryu. Speaking of Kingdom Hearts, I really want to play a Kingdom Hearts game on the channel. I think that would be epic because Kingdom Hearts, man, great series of video games. It's better than most people lead you to believe, but here's a controversial opinion. I'm not a Kingdom Hearts fan, so it might not really matter. But Kingdom Hearts 3 is objectively the best Kingdom Hearts. And yeah. Anyway, so the fight at hand, if Lucario wins this one, he's confirmed to have topped the group, and he's also confirmed to have gone invincible, a feat that only he would be able to complete if this happens. Now, Ryu, on the other hand, is tied in points with Sonic, meaning that if he loses this, I'm not sure, I'll check the goal difference later, but oh, what a spike. There's a chance that if he loses this, that there have to be a playoff match. And oh my goodness, Lucario just wombo combos him into death. So let's check a few things before we come back to the absolute verdict of this. Yep, according to the goal difference, you can check it on the website for the challenge, by the way, which is all the way at challenge.com challenge.com/FSAVXIR3. You too can see how the tournament is unfolding, but let's just say that Ryu not only didn't make it, but took last in the group. Ryu ended up doing worse than Wario, mostly because of the goal difference. Shocker. And Sonic was able to scrape through just barely with a total goal difference of 0. Meaning that if Wario had lost one less stock from one of his fights, he would actually have done much better. Regardless, more videos are going to be coming soon, and Group C is going to be a doozy because it has 3 anime characters and Donkey Kong. So, yeah. This has been a video, alright, and this is Super Moye signing out. Goodbye.